Hey, Monchar Digger here. These are, let's see, 5 boxes of bottles that I acquired last night from a old digging buddy. He was in the process of moving. He had to get out quick, and he gave me a deal I couldn't refuse on these 5 boxes. I paid $25 for the 5 boxes. There's 2 or 3 bottles there that were well worth me taking these. I will be probably recycling some of them and just reselling them, but we'll get to going through and we'll get to going through them pretty soon here. These are the 3 local bottles I wanted the most out of the set. Um, you got your Woodward Brothers, Lebanon, New Hampshire druggist, and of course your McNeil's. And this was a Robinson Brothers blob top. So these were especially these 2 druggists here. I really wanted these the most. Hey, Munchard, they're back going through the first box of bottles that I purchased. These are where I got these are all cobalt blue bottles that he dug and collected, and these are pretty much all the unembossed ones. And I picked out some of the embossed ones here that I like. I know it's hard to see with the dark. I don't have the best lighting in here. These are Bromo seltzers. I think most of you know what those look like anyways. Here's a Bromo seltzer. One of the more common bottles in the world, probably. But these cork top ones, I don't know. I love them. These right here are the Phillips. These are the older ones, which are actually like a clear kind of blue, clear blue, almost a cornflower blue. These are dirty or sick. Like I said, he dug most of his stuff. He didn't buy it. He mostly dug it. Or I've given him some too. So who knows? Maybe I'm buying my own bottles back. But these, I will attempt to clean that stuff out. Either hand tumble them or just throw them in a bucket of ammonia for a few weeks. Of course, these are the smaller ones. And then last but not least, the big Horlicks is a smooth top. There is a little tiny chip there on the inside of the lip, but you put a cover on that and clean it up, you should be able to get $5 for that, no problem. Maybe 10, on a good day. But like I said, I'll be getting rid of some of these, probably a lot of these, other than the few I'll keep for my collection. But just wanted to show you the first box, and we'll go through the rest. Monchar Digger back. Just went through the second box. Pulled all this embossed stuff out of the box. Most of it's all common. But, there's just some rarer stuff in here. This nice bubbled glass here, this jar. Rexolium hand cream from New York. It's a smooth, Yeah, but this stuff's like 1910, 1905, 1910, 1912. I mean, you don't see those. I've never even seen one of those. Um, this huge, I don't know if it's a apothecary or a pill or chemical bottle. I think I gave that to him at one point, but lots of, you got your baby killer bottle, Miss Winslow's soothing syrup. You got your peptinoids, your Oakland chemicals, American Johnson American Ida liniment. Check this little guy out. This is actually pretty cool. Warden's ink. Warden's ink. And that is a sanded ground lip. So it's a little bit on the older side. It might be 1905, 1910. You got your Menards, Machine Made. These are always pretty bottles. The Cabot's, Sulfonitol, dig these a lot. And then there's also labeled stuff that's kind of funky. This cider jelly, vintage jar. And there's some kind of chocolate extract, French or Canadian. There's this funky little Golf. It's got a major chip on the top, but it's got the label on it, Golf. Like aftershave or cologne, miscellaneous stuff. And there's some other stuff in here too that I gotta get rid of, might toss out or give away, but the insulator and some of these bigger bottles. This one would have been a great bottle if it wasn't so messed up. You don't see, that's not a name you see every day. And then this bottle, this thing's so heavy. I wish it wasn't so messed up. This reminds me of the Ellis bottle. The same shape and size, and it's super heavy. You see it doesn't even go halfway up. So this is like 1870, 1880. Look at that sloppy lip. If I can focus in. See how that's all sloppy applied lip? It's pretty incredible, but it's all sick inside. The only thing I could do is put some oil or something in it, and I don't want to screw with people. I want to get rid of some of this stuff. So anyways, that was box number 2. Okay, you got the box number 3 here. I'm going to go through and see what's worth holding on to and what's worth selling and what needs to be recycled. But let's start going through the box a little bit here. If this is a mineral water bottle. They're actually pretty cool, but not worth anything. But beautiful bottle. I think I could probably sell that for $1 or something. Horlicks. This one's obviously he dug. Sick inside. But I'm not gonna throw that away. That's probably get $1 for that. This right here, Dr. Ellis, I actually collect these. Quick Dry. I've got boxes of these. I would always collect them when I dug them. Pulled a lot of them out of the dump. It's got kind of a rough lip, but you can sell that. Or this is a car wash, Mobile Pegasus. He never really cleaned it off. I know he's had that for a while. That's easy sell. Melons. I'm sure I gave him this one. I don't know, just get rid of it again. Here's a newer Melons food. Probably from the 30s. Screw cap, but flawless shape, of course. This one's from the 1880s. We'll go through some more and we'll catch up at the end of this box. Wow, there's quite a lot in that box. While we're on it, check out these two shoe polish or shoe dressing bottles from Rhode Island. Here we got like a green aqua or teal, and there we got the traditional aqua blue. For two variants of that. That's kind of cool. You know, it's all common, but this one I've never seen. I've never seen a smaller size of these Curtis. It's a small one. So I kind of like that. That'd probably go right in my collection, the small version of it. I don't think I have one. Most everything is going to be sold or repurposed. But I mean, just the amount of stuff is crazy. Everything from the Atwood's Jaundice Bitters to the machine-made Caldwell's syrup. I know it's very common, but it's still a very pretty bottle. These ones that are mint like this, I usually keep, because if I ever went somewhere where there's better bottle buyers, like a show or something, I could probably get a few bucks for that. But there's just tons of stuff in here. I'm really surprised. This is another cool one here, this Holland Wine 4 stores. I'm not sure if I have the larger version, but there's a large version of this that I'm either missed out on or something, and I may have bought it, I don't know. But anyways, that's a kind of a rare one that I don't see very often. 4 stores, Holland Wine, out of Boston. You know, there's a couple things I'm going to recycle. Screw top I'm keeping because it's a ground lip. I would probably get rid of I'll recycle these, even though they're nice green. I don't have a use for these. But in any case, that's box number 3, and it's pretty loaded. Okay, guys. Well, we got, like I said, some pretty good bottles in here. This one's common, but it's still beautiful. The J. Combs Crown Top. A beautiful color to it. I've got lots of these, but still, somebody ain't like that. And we got Hutchinson with a stopper, no embossing, but still minty fresh. We got the Walpole. We got the Caldwells, which I believe that's 1890s. This seam stops before the collar. Let's see. We got some squeeze bottles, Green Mountain beverages from Manchester. This beer here with the it's like an eagle or Phoenix or something on it. Yeah, Phoenix Brewery, Buffalo. That's a nice one. And Lydia Pinkham's. Some more embossed Mom's bottles. A little bit of everything. This is not bad for box number 4. One more to go. Okay, Monshire Digger coming to you. We got the last box here to go through of our 5-box deal that I had gotten. Which the 3 main bottles I haven't even shown you yet, but these are the boxes, the 5 boxes of bottles that I just purchased. 2 medicine bottles and the blob top, which I'm going to show you last, plus these 5 boxes were 25 bucks. So let me finish going through this last box so we can see what's in here. Well, that's kind of neat. Unembossed, but I don't think I've ever seen a slick one like that. It's a nice color. Obviously blown in the mold. Oh, it's a Chelmsford. It's a soda bottle out of Massachusetts. It looks pretty sick. Interesting. Another one of those 12-sided bottles. Look at the twist in that neck. Unembossed. Still, that's a heck of a bottle. You know, so I should be able to sell that pretty easily. Oh boy. One of those crusty, rusty Sawyer Crystal Blue Wings for your laundry bleach. Kind of, yeah, it was bluing. It was like you put in your laundry to make it look better. And so on. It was like a bleach type of thing, but when you get it wet, it turns blue inside the bottle. Sloan's liniment, 20s, 30s, screw top. This squirt bottle, Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, it's got a crack in it. Looks like a newer crack too. It's pretty nasty, so I'll be recycling this bottle. But these are cool to find, dig. We'll go through a few more and I'll show you the highlights of this box. Alright, this is the last of the bottles up here. We got 3 Patented Cokes. One's from Rutland, 2 others are from Laconia. We got a few of these shoe polish bottles with the bubbles in them, clear. I mean aqua blue, but Slicks. Big old food bottle. That might turn purple if I put it in the window for a while. Some various soda bottles. There's a Heinz almond cream with the cap from Maine. This one might turn purple too. This is a Larkin soap company. It's got kind of a nice top. And we got some bottles from Ohio. We got McCormick's from Baltimore. This one's kind of different. I usually don't keep Lysol bottles when I dig them because there's just so many of them. Check this one out. It's a clear. I think it's desperate cleaning is part of the label on it still. That's probably why I didn't clean it. Lysol bottle, it's clear. You never see them clear. I guess they exist. It must be kind of rare. Most of the time, this is a newer Lysol bottle, but they're usually that color. This is the shoulder embossed one. The older one is the barrel embossed ones, like the clear one was. And this one's different too. Well, I don't know. This is our Radway, Montreal in Canada. Dirty. Common bottle, but I always like those. But I don't know if they normally say Montreal and Canada on them, but I don't think they normally do. And we got a J.F. Howard in the back. These at that dump where he lives, we dug probably thousands of these, so we didn't even take them anymore. But this one's the machine made 1915, 1910. This one's a real clean one. Salad dressing. Haverhill, Mass. This one, I really like this bottle, and it's non-embossed, so it must have had a paper label. Look at the color of that, though. Oh, I love it. And that's a blown bottle. So, yeah, slicks can be pretty if they're the right color and the right age. A couple little nicks here and there, but nothing super crazy. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. As much as I did. I love going through the bottles and showing you what I got. But I'll show you the first 3